Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a promise that somebody is making. But I feel even when they say the words or even when they commit to whatever this is, they're already thinking about whether or not that was a good idea. Well, maybe I could find a way to, oh, there's a loophole, or I could not tell somebody that I did that. And I say that because the Queen of Pentacles is looking away from the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can be a beautiful love offer, right? But it can also be something that someone says and it's not quite realistic, right? It's not necessarily something that will actually come to fruition. So I feel like this is a promise that could come from a friend or a family member or a romantic partner, but it's something that is probably to do with their behavior or something that they need to change. And it could be more of a struggle than they're willing to admit. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime 10. I hope you're having a good day. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. We're going to start with the Egyptian Tarot. Hello, Key Controller. What's going on? What else do we have? Wow. This is the same card, Knight of Cups. Again, where I should just study statistics myself. That's what I'm going to do, you guys. It's definitely noteworthy that I've pulled 3 cards total from 2 separate decks, and 2 of the cards are the same. This is an offer that somebody wants to sound like a really good deal, but I don't know that it's going to go the way that you want. With the 8 of Pentacles, it feels to me like this is somebody who wants you to believe that they're going to do the work, but when the going gets tough, I think this person's going to be a bit unreliable. Page of Swords in the reverse, 6 of Wands, and Death in the reverse. It feels to me kind of like an ultimatum. It could also be, I feel like I can say something in a specific way so that it kind of excludes something, or it's like they're trying to be sneaky. I know how I can be successful with this. If I, make certain promises, or if I make it seem like this isn't going to be like a repeat thing, then it won't end. So this Queen of Pentacles, who's not really being super honest, they're saying, I'll do this or I'll do that. But it doesn't look like they have the intentions of actually fulfilling whatever they're saying they will do. Five of Swords in the reverse, the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, but in this deck it's just the Wheel. And the 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's something they're not telling you. I think this is someone who's been kind of maybe a little too comfortable saying that they'll do something or committing to something, even though there's an awareness that I might have some issues with that. And yet they feel like they have to commit to doing this or things will change in a way that they don't like. And then 8 of Wands in the reverse is not taking action. So yeah, I said I was going to do something, but I'm not going to. I said I would clean my room by tomorrow, or I was grounded for the weekend, This is somebody who says, yeah, sure. And then, just kidding. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers in the reverse. So if you make me an offer that isn't real, or if you promise something and it's not really what you're going, you're not going to back up those words, then it looks like whoever is this Queen of Wands says, nah, you know what? If you're not going to make good on what you've offered, or if you're just going to, make these lovely promises but not back it up, then I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to associate with you. So the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is why I feel like it's maybe more so a friendship. But keep in mind, this could be about love. It's a general reading. I just think this is someone saying, you know, I don't feel like I can trust you. I don't feel like you're going to make good on whatever this offer is. Maybe you've said you're not going to tell my secrets. Maybe you've said you're not going to flirt with my significant other. Whatever this Queen of Pentacles has said, the Queen of Wands seems to be saying, I don't know that I really believe you. This is the Golden Lenormand. Hello, Hayden. Hello, Danny. Hello, Friendly. How are we doing? We've got the Clouds, number 6, and the Book, which is number 26. Yeah. Look, this Queen of Wands has an understanding of, I feel like they're astute, observant, but there's something that's clouding their judgment or has clouded their judgment, has made them feel like they should trust this Queen of Pentacles. And it's starting to wear off. They're starting to feel like, you know what? Now your word isn't really enough. I don't even know if signing a document that was like notarized would be enough. I feel like this Queen of Wands has lost some patience with this Queen of Pentacles because there have been past experiences where this person's made a promise and failed to follow through with that. 7 of Fire or 7 of Wands, the Chariot in the reverse, and Strength in the reverse. So you say what you're going to do, you get a little defensive, you imply that there's going to be change or work done, but then with Strength in the reverse, nothing changes. We end up having the same routine or the same cycle, and I don't want to argue with you, or I don't want to question whether or not you're really my friend. I don't want to question whether or not you really want to be good to me. Hello, Missy. How are you doing? Eight of Sky or 8 of Swords, the 3 of Sky or 3 of Swords in the reverse, and the Fire Tom. That's the Knight of Wands. The more I think about the connection that I have with you, the more I realize that the best thing for me, the best way to like protect against disappointment or feeling betrayed by this Queen of Pentacles is to walk away, is to, you know, be real about it. I've been let down. You've made promises and not fulfilled them. So maybe it's time for me to like get a move on. I think this Queen of Wands is deciding there are other friends they'd like to spend time with, or that maybe the access they've given to this Queen of Pentacles is undeserved. 9 of Sky or the 9 of Swords, the Sky Queen or the Queen of Swords, and the Air of Sea or the, or sorry, Ace of Sea, which is the Ace of Cups. I've got to be honest. I feel for many of you, this is a friend who likes to flirt with your current partner or exes or maybe even family members of yours. For others of you, this could be someone who is really competitive, but they're looking right at the Ace of Sea or the Ace of Cups. So this Queen of Swords, there seems to be a little bit of jealousy, or there seems to be a little bit of resentment. They may dislike or, you know, kind of have some difficulties or anger with this Queen of Wands because the Queen of Wands takes good care of themselves, because they're more successful. We have the 6 of Wands before the Queen of Wands. Or because this person's in a relationship and maybe the Queen of Swords is a little bit jealous of that relationship. But this 9 of Swords is somebody who is not happy. They are dealing with some anxiety or having nightmares. They do not like this. So it could be that this is, I'm going to, promise that I won't try to hit on your current relationship, your current partner. Promise to be loyal, right? 9 of Earth or 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Sea or 3 of Cups in the reverse, and the 5 of Sea or 5 of Cups in the reverse. There's an intuitive message that the Queen of Wands receives, or they pick up on some vibes, they see some body language. I don't know. I don't think this is something that is like spoken to them. I think it's more nuanced than that, something more subtle than that. They get a feeling, okay, this is going to be an issue. 3 of Cups in the reverse can be a romantic rival. Too many cooks in the bedroom. I have a sneaking suspicion that even though you've promised me that you wouldn't flirt with somebody or, do that thing you do, that you're about to do it. So before I have an opportunity to regret introducing you or trusting you, maybe I just need to be honest with myself and not put myself in that situation, not introduce you or reconsider even having a friendship, right? Let's see. What do we want? This is the Pause Tarot. Hello, Planet Brad. How are we doing? Hello, Matt. Hello, Wendy. What's going on? What else do we have? Temperance in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, I feel this is someone who is frustrated because the Queen of Wands gets more attention. There could be some competitiveness between these two. I do feel like they're peers or friends. And a love connection or a crush or even just the popularity of this Queen of Wands seems to irritate the Queen of Swords. The High Priestess in the reverse could indicate somebody who's really bad at keeping secrets, or it could indicate somebody who is not really known for listening to their intuition or having good judgment. With Temperance being in the reverse, I do feel like there's maybe little mini arguments happening between these two. Like, for example, did you text my person, right? Little things that may start to cause more problems between these two. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The World. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So before I risk losing somebody that's important to me, maybe I need to reconsider whether I actually introduce you or whether or not you're actually in my inner circle. Maybe I've been trying to force a friendship with somebody who doesn't actually want to be friendly towards me. Maybe this is somebody that I've been investing in who has already decided that they don't really care. And why would I pursue that? Or why would I continue to ask somebody to, be there when they don't really want to be? Devil in the reverse. So it feels like these are two friends that are on different paths. They've maybe known each other for a long time, but that doesn't necessarily mean they still have a lot in common. I feel one person's a little bit further on that healing path. Hello, Voyager, in terms of maybe not partying as much or not being interested in partying at all. Maybe just a little bit more serious in terms of how they spend their time. and it makes it a little bit more appealing or justifiable to move away from this friend, the Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is still, you know, being a little chaotic or a little dramatic. Queen of Cups. Hanged Man. Yeah. I've known you for a long time. I have love for you. You're a good friend of mine. But if I have to choose between a relationship that I value and a friendship that is already kind of struggling because there have been lapses in trust or problems in the past, like, you know, I kind of know which way I'm going to go. Maybe I need to stop trusting you around my partners. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So it feels to me like this is a friendship that's ending because there's a risk of, you know, like I really can't trust you around the people that I date. Pure and simple. And if I can't trust you around them, then why would I want to say you're a friend of mine? It kind of feels like that's already like a deal breaker, you know? This is the truth is. What else do we have? Situationship, just having fun, no commitment, and divine timing. Everything will work when the universe sees fit. So this promise that they're making, it's kind of feeling like we have two friends who are, you know, single. Maybe they go out to the bars, maybe they go to parties, maybe they're part of the same kind of community, but it feels like both of them are, you know, kind of like hesitant to get into a relationship, but that they compete for romantic interests. And if this Queen of Cups Queen of Wands has captured someone's attention, it's like this Queen of Swords is jealous of it. You know, we were both dancing on the dance floor and that person chose to come up and talk to you instead of to me. I think it's just this like kind of petty resentment of, you know, when we go out or when, you know, people are comparing the two of us, they choose you. I hate that. Or, you know, if we're hanging out with friends, there are people that would rather sit next to you. Like this person's getting kind of like a little strange about it. Yeah. Speak up. Time to be honest about the way you feel and caught in a compromising position. This is what I'm saying. So there's a friend who likes to flirt with or like this with the people that the Queen of Wands may actually be interested in, or if they show interest in the Queen of Wands first. So it's like, hey, I hear you had a nice date with the Queen of Wands. Do you want to go out with me too? It's like they try to make this Queen of Wands feel less good about themselves by competing romantically with them. And the Queen of Wands is being encouraged to speak up because it looks like they're done with this friendship. It doesn't make sense to them that their friend treats them this way because I don't feel like it's malicious how they're interacting. But the Nine of Earth or the Nine of Pentacles does kind of hint that this Queen of Wands has, yeah, definitely got some attention on them. This is somebody who's single, somebody who is seen as quite the catch, right? It's pre-Empress energy. King of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups. So this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles feels like their friend, the Queen of Wands, gets all of the attention. The King of Wands in the reverse would be physical attention, right? When people talk about who they want to pursue, when people, come over to talk to the two of us, they always choose you. Seven of Cups, you always have so many choices. I don't have any. So I don't know. It's like this. We stop trying to go after my exes, or we stop trying to make me, feel bad if I go on a date, or trying to mess with people after I've been dating. I don't know. This is like a romantic competition between these two. And the Queen of Wands is seen as like the favored one, the one who gets a lot of attention. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in the reverse. But it's like, I don't know, this Ten of Pentacles can refer to I've known you for a long time, or you're like family to me. But I feel like it's also, there's been a lot of examples where you've done something to make me feel bad about myself because you feel like I get too much attention. So I don't know that you're really capable of turning over a new leaf, or, being just like my friend. So this Page of Pentacles is in question, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse is impulsive behavior. I caught you hanging out with somebody else, somebody that I told you, like I literally just asked you to leave that person alone because I was going on a date with them, or I just went on a date with them, but you couldn't help yourself and you went and did it anyways. I feel like this person may even have, for some of you, a bit of a copycat vibe. Like they try to do things that work for you. They're trying to get more attention than you. And it's not really, it doesn't have to be about that, right? Maybe we'll get the doing too much card, or the extra card. This is What's the News? Hello, Christy. How are you doing? Hold on, tease. Yep. So there's a new boo that the Queen of Wands is hanging out with. And I feel like that's who the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is trying to also, we'll go with connect with. We got spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. Hey, I heard that even though I asked you to not try to go after the same person that I'm currently trying to see, I heard that's exactly what you did. So you made this promise and you didn't really waste much time before you decided to go flirt with the person that, I just went on a date with, and I don't know, make out with them at a party where I was there too. Risky situation, caught up. I feel like for some of you, this Queen of Wands walks in on their friend with this person, or someone else does and then tells the Queen of Wands this happened. Cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship and on the hunt. So these two are single, they're looking for situationships, or they're just having fun, they're on the hunt, right? But there's this competitive energy, and when the Queen of Wands likes this new boo, this person that they've been on a date with, or, they got a little crush on, this Queen of Pentacles can't wait to break their promise and go try to steal them. So we've got swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. And bye, Felicia. Peace and out. Thank you. Next, leaving and not caring. So we might have either one, the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands, feeling like this romantic rivalry between the two of them it's caused heartbreak, or somebody feeling like their intense emotions were not considered, because we have that leaving and not caring, right? There's bound to be some heartbreak when you have this romantic rivalry between friends, right? Going after the same people. So that could be why the Queen of Pentacles has resentment. There could have been a situation in the past where they got with somebody and then that person also went towards the Queen of Wands and they felt rejected. Or it could be just that the Queen of Pentacles is consistently trying to get this thank you next to happen to the Queen of Wands. See how it resonates. But there's a heart-to-heart conversation between these two. And the Queen of Wands is like, look, I asked you, or I thought we could be friends. I was hoping we could like stay in our own lanes or not compete, not, argue over the same person. But it doesn't seem like that's actually what's happening. When I talk to you about it, you say all the things that I want to hear, but then you do the exact opposite. Love bombing and sudden realization. So you tell me everything is going to be fine. You're not going to do that. You're going to be a good friend. And then I find out that you went after that person anyways. So why should I be your friend? All right, this is the Tarot de la Nuit. What else do we have? So Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, somebody who feels like it's time to take control of the situation. If this is somebody that I really do feel strongly about, and I think that my untrustworthy friend is going to try to, hook up with them or chase them too, then maybe I just don't even tell them that this is the person that I'm interested in. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I know that that person's just manipulative or they're looking for a way to be petty. So what if I just don't tell them? Or what if I'm no longer friends with this person? The Queen of Wands is starting to realize that whatever promise was made by the Queen of Pentacles, it can't be trusted. And if they really are interested in somebody, that they probably shouldn't be introducing them to this friend that they can't trust. So we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, little introspection, a little logic, and the Empress. Yeah. This is someone willing to realize that maybe just because you've been friends with somebody for a really long time doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them forever. And if they are choosing to be petty or difficult, or they're looking for ways to make you feel small, then that's not really a friend. So the Queen of Wands, I think, is taking matters into their own hands. I mean, they came out as the Emperor and the Empress. So I think they're seeing more potential in this new boo than they expected. They maybe thought it was just going to be a situationship, but because this one is special, they really feel like what they need to do is probably end this friendship, or possibly end the friendship with the person that they can't trust anymore. We have the Wheel in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. You can't undo the fact that you lied. You can't change the fact that you made this promise and I still caught you trying to go after somebody that I'm interested in or that I'm dating or seeing. I don't really think that I could believe you if you told me that you're not going to do that again. With the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it's something I have to worry about now every time. If I introduce you to someone, how long will it take before you try to pursue them also? Ace of Wands in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse. So I'm not going to give you another opportunity to pursue somebody that I'm interested in. I'm just going to end the friendship. Two of Cups in the reverse is the end of the friendship. All right, this is the Kipper. What else do we have? Privileged Lady, number 12. Main Male in the reverse. community. This privileged lady would be the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could, be a reference to the fact that this is somebody who has some money or they feel like they have a higher standing in the community. But this is someone who may be used to getting what they want. Maybe they don't really like to be told no. Maybe there's a little bit of Veruca Salt energy. That was that chick's name, right? In Willy Wonka. But the main male is in the reverse because somebody they want is the Queen of Wands, but they never want to date them, or Queen of Wands love interest, right? They never want to date them. They just want to like, haha, conquest. So with the community, it's like, I choose who I go after, or I choose who I'm attracted to based on whether or not this person in my friend group is interested in them. Okay. Journey and poverty. The thing is, the Queen of Wands is willing to walk away from this friendship. And I feel like for some of you, there's a planned like trip that's going to get canceled. With poverty, it's like you've gone too far. Now we're not going to, be friends anymore. This attempt to go after the Queen of Wands new boo ends up losing them their friendship, but also they don't get anywhere with the new boo. So it's like a double whammy. They get rejected and then they also lose this friendship. So it's likely that they make a move on the new boo of the Queen of Wands, and that person rejects the Queen of Pentacles and then goes and tells their Queen of Wands, hey, I just figured I should tell you that your friend just hit on me. I said no, but it's kind of inappropriate. And that could be kind of like the final nail in the coffin. Like, hey, you made this promise. You told me you weren't going to do this. You told me that you were going to be respectful. I asked you to please leave this person alone, and you did the same thing anyways. So I don't think I really want to be your friend anymore. I'm not going to keep going through the same cycles and wondering whether or not I can trust you. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Denial in the reverse. No longer denying what this Queen of Pentacles likes to do, or that they're, comfortable breaking their promises. This is somebody I can't trust, so I need to be honest with myself about, why do I continue to be a friend of theirs? We've got journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. I feel like this is something that was written, right? Perhaps a text message to the new boo. That was the receipt for this Queen of Wands to know, okay, well, you made that promise, and I can tell you right here, this is proof that you did the same thing over again. Oh, and why? It's because you're petty, because you want to get revenge for something. Because I think long ago, there was some, argument between these two over the same love interest. So it's like they like to get back at this Queen of Wands by consistently going after the same people. Wow. Okay. We've got the Twin Flames card. So for some of you, the reason there's such a protective energy with this Queen of Wands is if they've been more on the single side, looking for situationships, they've found somebody that they feel a really deep connection to. This is like, don't even try. They did anyways. But the connection is too strong. Whoever was the new boo of the Queen of Wands, they were not interested in the untrustworthy friend. They're like, nah, thanks, but no. I choose to be loyal. I choose to be reliable. Crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone, and financial support in the reverse. This person who's the Queen of Pentacles, who's been not such a great friend, This poverty card is related to this, right? There could be, some financial consequences for this person. Maybe they have to move out. Maybe they were living with you. Maybe they've recently lost their job. Maybe they've had a falling out with their family. Whatever it is, it feels to me like uh, bad things coming in threes. That's what's going on for this person. They do get rejected by the divine masculine, and they get, I think, told that this friendship with the Queen of Wands is no longer a thing. Focused, eyes for you, fascinated, watching. I feel that this not so great friend was resentful and had some bitterness towards you because of how popular you are or you are. But they were also trying to mimic you in some way. And that's part of the reason why they went after the same people. Almost like they wanted to see if they could become as popular as you. I just thought of the talented Mr. Ripley. I think that's what the movie was called. Which is kind of creepy because definitely a copycat vibe. I think that's what this Queen of Pentacles was after. We have love affair, dirty little secret, down low, and pressure cooker ready to explode. I like, getting under the skin of my supposed friend because I actually am holding a grudge from a long time ago. So I purposefully pursue the same love interest just to see if that's going to bother this Queen of Wands or make them feel like they're less awesome. Sorry, that would have been too long of a title. But this was an obsession for them. What can I do to, irritate my friend? So now there's this unconditional love because we had that twin flames, right? So whatever this competition is, it won't go well for the Queen of Pentacles because the divine masculine is very into and not interested in other people, right? This Queen of Wands is their person. So that helps to really clarify what the Queen of Wands needs to do, but it also solidifies that connection with their divine masculine. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Oh, hello, Miguel. Hello, Isabelli. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Kingly Eagle. Don't worry, I'll be back in a little bit. Hello, first time. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope to see you on the next reading, and doodles.